Well, however bad my luck is, it ain't that bad.
Now I'm in the rear on our convoy. Well, there's actually one more behind me, but it's fun convoying, even with a barking dog that won't shut up.
So I'm out here at the Overland Expo West, Flagstaff, Arizona, 2019, working with the Jackery booth. Just kind of figured I'd walk out here, check my internet for a second, because the internet's really bad with this many people in town. They do provide Wi-Fi for us vendors, but it doesn't really cover the whole area, so I have to walk away from our booth in order to use it. Okay, so this is just a small part of the expo. There are like 4 or 5 sections as big as this section, and this section has 3 or 4 rows that way, 1 more row that way. It looks like there's still a vendor who hasn't shown up. Let's go over here and check out our booth. A lot of really cool products and really cool.
I assume the idea is
Hello.
an isolator, so you
Lithium, gel, lead acid.
one to do whatever while you're hanging out, and the other one to start.
Gel? Okay, AGM. Okay,
Or
cool.
run them both together.
But you can use any Group 34 battery in the JK kit there.
Okay, cool.
This will let the
Just kind of checking things out and just kind of looking.
it'll
Looks like a good
charge
part.
up your cranking battery first.
Nice.
And it links them
What's
together
with
to start
the?
charging up the second
Oh, that's
battery.
just a solenoid up
Yeah,
there.
so
Yeah, this
it's the
is a
dual
smart
battery kit that we're
isolator.
selling.
Okay.
So
You can run the batteries separately, so you always have a good battery. Your battery could die, you could jump start.
Oh, so it's not like 2 6s in conjunction to make 12. It's 2
No,
separate
exactly,
12
yeah.
volts.
So you can
So you have
run-
a spare battery bank.
Yeah, well, you can run all your own
Nice.
appliances off the other battery.
And that's what this does, is switches back and forth?
Exactly.
Okay, gotcha. All right, thanks. I might come back later and do another video. I'm just kind of, I was actually trying to show our booth, and then I saw that and it attracted my eyes. I'm like, I gotta see what this is. Good to meet you guys. Okay, sorry, I kind of went off track there, but I had to look at new toys. I gotta look at them. So this is our booth here. We are representing Jackery. Little portable power stations, the Explorer 240. We have the Explorer 440. Here's our flyers. This is our new 60-watt panel that was just released. Luckily, they're not glass, so if they tip over, they're not going to break like a regular panel you'd put outside. Let's go see what everybody's doing in here.
right there it is.
Are you recording it?
Yeah. So both the laptop right now and the monitor are being powered off the 440. But that's just one of the smaller things. We'll go up from there. You can charge them off of solar. We have the solar panels that you can charge them with, or you can charge it by plugging it into your house outlet at home, or you can charge it by plugging it into your cigarette lighter on your vehicle, or if you have a motorhome with a solar bank already installed. You can run, it depends on how much power you're using, is how long you'll get runtime out of this. I can run my 20-inch TV for about 8 hours. This is a little 250 watt ceramic heater, if anybody wants to feel the heat coming out. On the small one, it'll run for about an hour and a half. So what I do in my motorhome, I'll run the heater for like a half hour. It'll go longer on the big one, but I'll run my heater for like a half hour, warm my house up, turn it off. About an hour later, I'll run it for another half hour, save about 20%. That way in the morning when I wake up, I can get up and turn it on again and kind of warm up. You can run basic things. That's going off the power inverter, which is a pure sine wave power inverter, 200 watt constant, 400 watt peak. We also have the cigarette lighter plug, which you can plug in just about anything you'd have in your regular cigarette lighter, and even a much higher power fan than that. All of our units have a display on them that'll show you the wattage, the output that you're using. So this fan right now is only taking 1 or 2 watts. If we shut the fan off and we go back to the heater, it'll kick up. You can see it's already to 214 watts, so it's using a lot more power. But a really nice thing about that is it gives you an idea how much power your devices are using. I don't know if you've ever heard of a kilowatt meter. It's a meter that you plug in at your house and it'll tell you how much your devices take, which gives you a good idea. But we can also go with a lot bigger devices. Let's try an air compressor here. I'm not sure how his air compressor works, so we're just going to wing it. This isn't mine. That's a Harbor Freight air power that.
This is a great set from Jackery. We've got a 60-watt solar panel and a portable power station.
Nice. Yeah, charge all your phones.
That's the only prize I've heard people wooting over.
83. Everybody's new friend, 83.
This is the first thing I've seen at the Overland Expo that just blows me away. The reason these tires are so big and they have like paddles built in for the tread is because it goes in the water. Let's go over here and look at this little video real quick.
You just stand on
The
the back.
water fish out the back if you want it.
the
or
water
something.
line's 6 inches below the rear bumper.
That is so cool. Yep. Jimmy's the kind of asshole that eats an ice cream cone in a snowstorm. Well, on the bright side, when my ice cream cone gets low, I can just hold it up in the air and refill it, although it won't really be as sweet. I think he likes it this morning. Is that not cold on your feet? How about you, Sierra? How about you go back in the house? I think we've had more than enough of this. Would you believe it? We're only a week away from June. I almost said July. Yeah, I'm at 7,000 foot. But still, June is only a week from now. And it's not done yet. You pooping on camera, can you? Try to melt up some of that snow, okay? This is, or was, the road. That's the front of my rig. Of course, my satellite dish is covered. I'll have to, oh, my whole roof. Oh, I'm gonna have some bad leaks. I'm gonna have some bad leaks. Oh, this is not funny. It's actually kind of sad. Hey, look, at least it's dry underneath. So I got a story for you guys. Everybody's gonna say global warming, sun cycles, earth cycles, climate change, wet patterns. But I'm here to tell you this ain't got nothing to do with none of those. This right here is weather modification, folks. Earlier this year, I saw a story for the first time on a large scale. They were planning to drop some sort of silicate, I think. I'd have to Google it. And I tried last night. It's a little hard to find the story. But they're planning to drop over Arizona this whole year this reflective stuff, which will supposedly absorb or reflect a lot of the sunlight before it hits the ground. Like massive scale. Tons of airplanes flying over, dumping this stuff all day, every day. The idea is to see if they can lower the temperatures in Arizona and turn California, Southern California, into a rainforest. Now when I saw this, I thought that's a little crazy. They can't really do that, can they? But now that I'm here, and it's like a week away from June, I mean, sure, it's not impossible for it to snow up at 7,000 foot. Hold on. Kenya's mad. She wants to go in. She said, enough of this. I don't like this stuff. You don't like this stuff? It's too much for you? But this isn't just one freak snowstorm. It's snowed 5 out of the last 7 days. Southern California is still getting pounded with rain. We're getting rain and snow up here. And it seems like it's never going to stop. Well, I made it. I'm here. And I got the whole place to myself for just a minute. So this lady down here fell over the cliff. And they're waiting for rescue to come get her. I don't know how bad she hurt herself, but at least she didn't fall all the way to the bottom. That would have really sucked.